Thank you very much, the chairman of the Presidential Committee on State Police Creation, the Chief of Staff to the President, and all other members of this State Police Working Group. I must first appreciate the chairman and Dr. Dubem and his group for working very hard on trying to ensure that what we consider as one of the most, if not the most, consequential reforms of this administration is seen to implementation. Because what we've seen and witnessed is the amendment of the Constitution. And we've seen a ground swell of support by the entirety of Nigerians with a very high level of expectation that they believe that once the amendment was completed by the National Assembly, the next thing is for states to begin to implement their various state policing systems. And the truth is that what this working group is working on is what would allow for the details of that implementation, which will be reflected in the bill. And that's what we're working on. And if I may answer, by extension, the question of the TVC guy, when he said what we're doing appears to be as if we are now micromanaging, or it appears to be another way in which the federal is still controlling what is meant to be a state responsibility. That is not actually so. Someone has to be responsible for ensuring that amendment now reflects in a bill that can be operated, and that's what we're working on. So this bill has to do with different consequential amendments to other parts of the Constitution that we may not even realize. For example, the firearms bill, which only allows and recognizes a unitary policing system, now has to be, and so many other bills, areas of separation. Where do the powers of the federal police stop? Where do the powers of the state police start? You talked about, someone talked about funding. Some states may not have as much capacity as others. Of course, they will recruit as many policemen that they want in their state, and I'm sure that part of what we're doing also would recommend some form of grant from the federal to ensure a startup, and so on and so forth. What kind of crimes, would be under the state police purview? What will remain with the federal, and all these things. So, in short, I think that this working group, the policy advisory, the website that has been unveiled today. I was expecting that I would see some of you would be punching on your phones like I did when it was unveiled. Nationalpolicingbill.com. You haven't done that to see that it actually is operational. It is interactive. It allows for our people to take ownership and feel included in the process, because we see that a lot of Nigerians are interested. So I believe that this team needs to be commended for what they're doing. The 7-week deadline, and post that, the other processes will follow. Some are going to be happening in parallel, because the amendment that was done by both arms of the legislature will now have to go around the states, so that the states can also approve it, pending the time where this bill is finalized. So I believe, all in all, again, this will be probably one of the most important reforms of this administration. We now, I'm sure that we'll be relying on you, our men and women of the press, to give this, the traction that it deserves, and also the representation that it really deserves. Thank you very much.
Let me just quickly add this. In terms of the few people out there, which is normal in any democracy, that might distrust the intent of the federal government, or distrust the establishment of state police. Let me just say this, maybe that might give us some respite. I do not know yet of any federal system anywhere in the world. Maybe there may be one or two tucked away somewhere that operates a unitary system. All federal systems, structures that I know have their own form of state police. Nigeria is even more complex than most. So in terms of international best practice, as we say, the time for state police is long overdue. That's number one in terms of distrust. And also, I believe more than any other time, there's a national consensus on this. There's a national consensus. I believe most, if not everybody, believes that the time has come for state police, that you cannot keep trying something the same way over and over and over again and expecting a different result. It's time, even if it's experimental, which I know it's not, it's time for us to begin to look at other ways to secure the lives and properties of our citizens as enshrined in our Constitution. Thank you very much.
The time for state police is long overdue. The time for state police is long overdue. So says the Chief of Staff to the President and the Chairman of the Presidential Working Group of the National Policing Bill. For your kind attention.